Hi, my name is Rick Rantilla, and I'll be your instructor for this term of Business 322E, Section E, which is the Operations Management course. I hope since you're watching these videos, you've gone through Blackboard, and if you haven't already, then please, as soon as you can, download a copy of the syllabus. That'll give you a good, a little bit of background on me and a little bit of overview on what we're going to be doing in this course. There's also in Blackboard next to this video, there's some PowerPoint slides that have a little bit more detail of my background and how to contact me and all that sort of thing. Basically, what I'd like to say about myself is that I'm an engineer, I've been a manager, and I've been an educator. Pretty much all three and pretty much all of my life. Over several decades, I've picked up some tidbits in various places in the United States, as well as overseas in Latin America, Europe, and the Far East. So I've got a little bit of knowledge besides what's in the textbook that I'd like to be able to share with you, and hopefully we'll be able to do that. Some of the key things that my education has and my experience have shown me is that people learn or pick up things in different ways. We call that learning styles, and I think a common way of representing it is to say the three main learning styles are some people are visual. I happen to be a visual person, and that's common for engineers. Some people, however, are more verbal, and they can read things and learn from them, or they can hear things and make sense out of it. For me, when people talk to me, generally it goes in one ear and comes out the other. I have to see it in terms of a picture, or write it down, or take notes, or do a mind map or something like that. The other type of learning is called kinesthetic, and that's learning by doing, by touching something, by running a project, by getting involved in it. Those are kind of the main types, and people are different, and some of us can't really pick up information through some of the alternative methods. So it makes it worth having a little bit of repetition in a class like this, and we'll try and do things through reading. We'll have some of these videos. You'll do exercises. You'll run a project. You'll get to do all kinds of different things, and part of it is so that everybody will get a chance to pick up some of this information through their famous or favorite methodology. Now, here's a cartoon that suggests at graduation that some people might have said in the past, some of them that I've run into, and some of them that are looking forward to, or you might be looking forward to, have said things like, just think, now we don't have to learn anything more for the rest of our life. And that's part of what some people think graduation is all about. Here's another tidbit. Of course, we all know that that's not true, that learning is lifelong and that learning is actually a system. But here's another thought about learning. This is a picture of one of our cats. This cat happens to be named Sweet Tea. And one night, my wife and I were watching America's Got Talent, and I thought, why don't I teach Sweet Tea to count, or maybe even to do arithmetic. I'll say, Sweet Tea, what's 2 plus 2? And he should go meow, 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 meow. I think that's the right number. Or I could say, what's 6 minus 4? And we'd get 2 cat paws put up, or something along those lines. So I started teaching him, and I always thought I was a pretty good teacher. But if you have a cat, or if you've ever worked with a cat, you know that Sweet Tea didn't learn anything about arithmetic. Teaching, or the way we learn, is really a system, and there are a lot of different parts to it. And perhaps one of the key parts would be the teacher, whoever's doing that, but another key part is the learner. And in this case, Sweet Tea just wasn't the kind of a cat that wanted to learn that sort of thing.